Welcome back to Earnings Digest. You know us. Your quick breakdown
Hmm.
of what's moving the markets and the economy.
That's right.
And today we're going deep on something. That could be a pretty big deal. BRICS pay.
Yeah.
So we're talking Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa.
Big players.
Huge players.
Yeah.
They're talking about a common currency
Mm-hmm.
for their bloc. I mean, could this be the beginning of the end for the U.S. dollar as like the king of global trade?
It's definitely a shot across the bow.
It is.
I mean, you got to think the dollar's dominance right now. It's not just about, America being a strong economy. It's built into the system. Like when countries trade with each other, even if it's, Argentina and Vietnam, they're often using U.S. dollars to do that deal, to invoice it, to settle it. And that gives the U.S. a lot of power, economic leverage, right? So BRICS pay, it's like they're trying to create this whole other system and a parallel track where they can trade, do business without needing the dollar at all.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Have we ever seen something like this before? I mean, currencies have gone up and down throughout history.
Yeah.
But this seems like a pretty dramatic shift.
It is dramatic, but, you can look back and there's some interesting examples. Think about the euro.
Okay.
Before they had the euro, you had all these different countries in Europe, each with their own currency. It was a mess.
Yeah.
So many exchange rates, fees, confusion. The euro came along, simplified things, right? And it really boosted trade within Europe, even challenged the dollar a bit for a while.
So if we zoom in now from the global picture to what's happening inside the BRICS countries, what are the direct impacts going to be?
Well, just imagine you've got a Brazilian company selling coffee beans to India right now. Nightmare. You've got the real, you've got the rupee, exchange rates are fluctuating, there's fees on every transaction.
It's a mess.
It is. But with BRICS pay, all that goes away.
That's got to be good for business.
It's huge, especially if you're trading across borders within the bloc.
Are there any specific businesses that are really going to benefit from this?
Oh, tons. Think about manufacturers, right? You've got a factory in China making textiles, sending them to South Africa. No more currency headaches. Costs go down, efficiency goes up. Same thing for commodities. Oil from Russia to India, minerals from South Africa to China. It all gets a lot smoother.
So even if I'm sitting here,
Yeah.
not in BRICS country, this could still affect me.
Oh, absolutely.
How so?
Think about it. If BRICS businesses are saving money, they can sell things cheaper, right? That affects prices globally. Plus, supply chains, if there's a disruption somewhere and a company needs to find a new supplier, suddenly, BRICS countries look a lot more appealing. Easy payments, less hassle.
Right.
It could reshape whole industries.
Let's talk about exchange rates for a second.
Okay.
How much a currency is worth compared to others.
Volatility, right?
Yeah, volatility. That up and down, it's a headache.
It's a nightmare, especially in emerging economies. Try running a business when you don't know what your money's going to be worth next week.
I remember reading about South Africa. The rand, right?
The rand, yeah.
Went up and down so much. Businesses couldn't import things because suddenly they cost way more.
It's a real problem.
So a common currency could make things more stable.
It could. For South Africa especially. Their currency's been on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
More stability means businesses can plan, people can save. It makes life easier.
So we've got this potential move away from the dollar, easier trade within BRICS, and more stable currencies, especially those that have been volatile.
It's a lot. It is.
And the big question is, what happens if this works?
What do you mean?
If BRICS pay is a success, do other countries start copying them? Do we see these regional currency blocks popping up?
Wow.
What does that do to global finance?
So much to think about. Definitely a developing story. Be sure to check the show notes for more on this.
Yeah.
Until next time.